Hey guys, wanted to give you the rundown on what I'm doing for week 12. It is not my most stick and sand week. Don't judge me. My supplies just kind of exploded. I don't know what happened, but I think it's going to be a super fun week. So I'll start with geography. Geography, again, I felt like was pretty challenging. I was able to locate these mountain ranges. So let me turn the camera around and I'll show them to you. Okay, so here the kids are just going to trace along the colored lines. So I'll say the Great Valley is blue, trace along, the Great Valley is not blue, the Great Valley is yellow, trace along the Great Valley. The Blue Ridge Mountains are blue. The Great Smoky Mountains here are orange, the Cumberland Mountains are green, and then this little red triangle, that is Mount Mitchell. I'll probably just have them put an X on it. And I did post a picture of this if you just want to print it off and copy it. Then we will do Latin in Principio, Erat, Where, Boom. In the beginning was the word. So I'm on my tutor board. I'm probably going to color each word for each hand motion a different color to help them with the transition. And let's see, so it's in Principio, Erat, Where, Boom. And so first we'll just say the Latin together because that's hard, right? So we'll just get the Latin down a few repetitions and then I'll have them add in the hand motions with me. In Principio, Erat, Where, Boom. Then we'll do science. For science, what are the major purposes of blood? Act like you're driving. Transportation, make a shield for protection, phone for communication. Like any kids will know what this is for a phone. They'll be like, that's not what a phone looks like. And act like you're sweating for regulation. So transportation, protection, communication, regulation. And I might, for 1 or 2 repetitions, call out a student to have them do it. If you have extra kinesthetic students, a lot of times allowing them to teach motivates them, so I hear. Then we'll do English. So I'll put all their seats in a circle and then we'll each just like change seats as we say it. So we'll all together we'll say to sit, sit, sits, sat, sitting, sat, and just like gradually try to speed up switching seats. Hopefully it doesn't get too crazy. So let's see, I did that. Then for math, for history, I'm gonna play 4 corners. So first we'll probably say the verbiage for Tell Me About General Robert E. Lee. Then we'll practice singing it a couple times together. And then I'll like close my eyes, count to 5, and keep my eyes closed and point to a corner, and that corner has to sing it. And if they sing it well, I am gonna bring Swedish fish to give them as a reward. Then for math, I'm doing a craft, and I will turn the camera around and show it to you. That 3 teaspoons equals a tablespoon. Oops, up here. And 2 tablespoons equals 1 fluid ounce. So we're gonna break into 2 teams. I got these miniature Dasani water bottles and put food coloring in them. Team green and team blue. And I'm gonna tell them, we're gonna say this a few times together and you'll want to remember it or you don't get to take your craft home. So I will erase this on the board after we've repeated it a few times, and I'll say, team green, you need to put 3 teaspoons of glitter in your bottles. So which cup contains 3 teaspoons? And a bunch of these are false. And of course, as a team, they need to discuss and decide that it's 1 tablespoon. And then I'll get out my 1 tablespoon and all I do is I cut a slit in the corner of this, and then I did an example and this is either 1 or 2 tablespoons and it's way too much glitter. So I'm just gonna use 1 bag for all 4. And then I'm going to put a dot or 2 of Gorilla Glue inside the lid before they close it so that the lid doesn't come off and you don't end up with glitter water all over your cars. So if at any point you want to get rid of the sensory bottle, you would just need to puncture the side of it to empty it. So, but that's going to be our craft for math. And then the other team, Team Green, or whatever's the opposite of what I said, I'll say you need to put 2 tablespoons of glitter in your bottles. So which of these contains 2 tablespoons? And of course, as a team, they need to agree that I'm going to tell them they need to put 1 fluid ounce. And so as a team, they need to agree that it is 2 tablespoons. And then they'll get their 2 tablespoons divided among their bottles, and the bottles will be glued shut. So that is math. And then last is timeline. Okay, for timeline, we have Genghis Khan rules the Mongols. So G, salute, and march. Genghis Khan rules the Mongols. England's Magna Carta. England, shake hands. Magna, great. Carta, this is for contract. You act like you're holding a piece of paper, and then CC. Ottoman Empire is O. Is this O? I think it is. And the sign for Islam. Ottoman Empire. Marco Polo's Journey to China. This is my favorite. Marco Polo's Journey to China. If you remember, Shanghai Dynasty. Then the 100 Years' War and Black Death. This one goes kind of fast. 100 C means 100. So 1C, war. This is black, and this is death. So the 100 Years' Wars and Black Death. The 100 Years' Wars and Black Death. Then the Renaissance, you do the sign for birth, which is over and under your hand. And then China's Ming Dynasty is this again. 1, 2, 3, and rebuild. Sign for rebuild. And for review, we are playing Dress the Tutor. So we'll go around and ask each student a review question, and if they answer correctly, they get to dress me. I'll be sitting in a chair, and I just have a bag full of all sorts of funny things. This is a safety vest, and I have a wide-brimmed hat and a handkerchief, a winter hat, gloves. I have oven mittens down in here, and each student gets to add one thing onto me as they answer their review question. So that's all I had. Hope this was helpful, and I'll see you girls Wednesday. Bye.